Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where someone brought up Kerbal Space Program, and I was talking to them about space things for whatever reason. I think it was in a YouTube comment actually, and they asked me if I'd ever played it, and my answer was no, and they were surprised by this. So I don't know why this is stuck with me, but I wanted to at least answer properly in a YouTube video since someone asked about it here. So basically, the software that my team at my work develops is like a professional version of Kerbal Space Program. So if you imagine the actual physics behind Kerbal Space Program is highly simplified, and obviously there are a lot of game elements to it as well. There's a lot more complexity in real physics that has to be addressed, and you have to do full-on integrations. You can't take approximations, and you can't do substitutions for lower fidelity orbits and kind of just simplify the physics a bit. If you play Kerbal Space Program, you may actually recognize some of the oddities if you're a physics major or something. So the software that my team makes is the super duper professional version of Kerbal Space Program, and I'm using it all the bloody time. So if you ask me what I want to do when I get off work, it's not play a program that is like my work's program but light mode, right? Like I don't want to play a game that is essentially my job. It's really odd, and I feel like you would get this kind of a reaction from anyone who was playing games similar to their jobs, right? I mean, I don't know, would you play Truck Simulator if you drove trucks for a living? Probably not. I mean, you probably get plenty of that in real life. So, I don't know. That's at least the reason why I never played Kerbal Space Program and have no interest in the second one. It doesn't mean I never will, but it's pretty unlikely. So, yeah. All right, I was thinking about it. I was going to ask another question, actually, but yeah, no, it's fine. I'll ask that in a later episode, actually. It should be cool. I try to keep these intros short. In case you have no idea what's going on, well, I'm playing regular old runs today. Nothing too fancy, all things considered. So basically what we're doing is I just have a mod enabled that does nothing, simply to disable my win streak, and we are continuing on. We are currently going to be playing Soulguard. Cool, because our previous run was an Unga Incant high roll. Absolutely outrageous. I can't have been a very good episode. If you skip around, you maybe skip that one, because I don't know, if you're interested in seeing me navigate difficult lines and deriving some value out of the channel that way, that line was not difficult. That line was, you could take it to 250 shards and shred the hell out of my score, and absolutely no problems whatsoever because it was so strong. Let me just recant what we did. I mean, it was Founding Seal early. I had Predator with Thornlord Windleton. I had double Nameless Sirens with multi-strike, tiny minor refraction infused with a Guardian of the Unnamed for Incant Armor 2, essentially. It was out of control. We were scaling so rapidly. We had quick, nothing would hit us. I think I didn't take any damage from complete disrespect of every single combat after, what was it? Ring 4, maybe even earlier than that. We demolished Daedalus or Talos or whatever it was. Later on, we also had a split anvil for even more insanity with some holdover cycle of life shenanigans. I'm pretty sure there was a Diligent in there, combat on Seraph, and I just ate curse damage because I didn't care and I'd rather play the spells. I think it was like nine pyre damage taken for, I don't know, no real reason, question mark. It doesn't matter. We weren't going to get hit by the Divinity. I had no doubts. So I definitely didn't play optimally because, well, you didn't have to. It didn't matter. So anyway, and that kind of goes back to something we've talked about before. I don't want to waste your all's time. If I get a run that fast or that good, I'm going to try to move it along. So maybe I sacrifice a little bit of the optimization that I could normally be doing in order to spare you the trouble of watching that thing for longer than you need to. And it's one of those things where if I were playing on my own, I mean, I would have diligently played out every single turn, right? I would have diligently sustained as little damage from curses as was possible to win on Diligent. It would have looked very different, but because my time isn't the only thing at stake, it's your time as well, I wanted to do better. And this is something that's always going to happen on the channel, just naturally. You know, I'm trying to balance the generation of content versus playing well enough that you're actually entertained and rewarded for watching me over insert other streamer or YouTube viewer channel here. So TLDW, you do it for the content, right? Anyway, that's as much as I need to say there. It did bring us up to a 63 win streak. Very cool, very cool. And yeah, we're going on to Soulguard. Still my favorite champion, even in the wake of, not being the best champion in the game. Definitely pretty middling on average, I would say, but has some low rolls that I don't love. Yeah, maybe a little bit below the 50 percentile, but it's fine. Anyway, that's as much as I need to say there. As always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get moving. Oh god, Umbra. Alright, well, hope you're all doing well today. I'm having an okay one. It does seem like this may be an episode where I struggle a little bit more. Shade Splitters are interesting. We'll see what we're shown. If I'm forced down Cold Channel line, it may look weird because I might have to lean into Immortal Trade on Soulguard to keep it alive. Anyway, we are Exile Stygian with default Umbra, at least it's a spell. We have Double Barrel Daedalus, Rage Fell, and Chase Seraph. Chased, huh? Interesting. Our starting cards are Flash Freeze, Immortal Trade, and Unnamed Tome. Honestly, ridiculously good cards here. Just, a Ping is exceptional, Immortal Trade is exceptional, and Unnamed Tome is exceptional. This is a great start. You'll love to see it. Let's look ahead real quick before I do anything stupid. We have our choice of banner on ring 2. Steel lines up with Umbra. We'll see. It depends a lot on the Forge upgrade, what I get on Soulguard as to whether I play one or the other. It's pretty unlikely I go Umbra because it doesn't jive with almost anything Soulguard does, but you can get away with it on Titanchannel, right? You could have Titanchannel behind just punching things, so we'll see. We see another set of double banners on ring 3 with both shops. That does mean our mid game is going to be ruined, right? Yeah, it absolutely does. Always fun. So, ring 4 has no shop and another Stygian banner. Ring 5 has a Merchant of Trinkets, and then we don't see our next shops until ring 6. So that's a rough mid game. We need to really try to stabilize early, so I should probably take the boons early in order to feel better about that, things like that. We do see late temples. Are there any removal dupes on this run? Did I miss them? No, we just have no real killer lines. Okay, we'll do our best then. Show me Founding Seal. I saw the circle. Light's Gift is interesting. It is interesting. I think I should click it. It's really good if I go Umbra, actually. And what am I going to do? Click Volatile Gauge with foregone powers? That's how you throw this run. God, this relic is so bad. And now that I've skipped the fabled Volatile Gauge Umbra start, they'll show me like 3 Shadow Sieges. Give me not... Okay, thank God. I was going to say, give me not Cold Channel here, because Cold Channel with Light's Gift on top floor setups would be tragic. But yeah, Titanchannel, it is great news. You'll love to see it. I want to push hard for a Siren line here with that hit. I'll take the boons. Again, power up early matters, and Soulguard will solo this early combat pretty much. We just need to ping out back units. I'm definitely trading Pyre Health on the Mark of Invasion here, but I think we're cozy into the bosses, so I will take this. I don't think my Pyre Health is as important in this run as it might be on others. Yeah, I mean... You just, I don't know, show me anything that does damage. Yeah, it's cursed, but it's fine. It's tough. Okay, so what you do is I turn him on with the Immortal Trade here. So I kill 1 enemy. And I take 6 here. It's fine. It's a good turn 1. Ah, gross. No Flash Freeze here. Okay, so it is Shade Splitter. Give me an attack morsel? Dang you. Alright. We're taking another 2. No way around it. The rest of this run should be clean pretty much, though. I don't need any more incants, so sure. Fine. It's not pretty. We basically trade 8 for 75 gold. It's not actually a very good trade, but it will have to do, I think. I don't know, it doesn't really matter what I do here. We clear top, we clear this next wave. I want to see a redraw on the flash freeze, but it doesn't matter if I don't see it. As long as I pump these, of course, foregone power, come on. Alright, well, we take an extra 16 here on the bottom. We should still win. I'm not worried about it. If I click Immortal Trade here, we definitely win. So that is what I'm doing. And just, of course, foregone power. Never a dull moment. Here gets silenced. Alright, we're fine. I mean, we have the Immortal Trade. I clicked it. It's cool. Alright, go team. Cool, thank you. Immortal Trade. We take 8 for the trial. We would have missed the Collector anyway, so I think I'm actually cool with that. Crypt Builder? Yeah, sure. Why not? It's a good spell. It does damage. I think we need those. Space Prism? Perils of Production. Packed Morsels. These are all good here for various reasons. I think we're going Stygian Banner with the Merchant of Steel in the middle, I believe is my play here. I need to see Stygian units. I want to fish for a fish, as it were. It's actually a siren, but you know what I mean. Space Prism opens up intrinsic, means I don't need space, which is really good. Perils of Production could be really strong, especially with the Immortal Trade start, but it's not a great spell to unphase Soul Guard. I'm going to go with Space Prism here. I think you could reasonably take any of these. The Packed Morsels is a huge boost in stats, and yeah. But I think Space Prism has the most value overall for what we're doing. We go to the right, of course. I'm going to look at everything first. Double stack. Meh. Intrinsic? No, no intrinsic. A plus 30? I don't think so. Yikes. Alright, so in this case I should have clicked the Perils because Icy Celophyte. It's true. It's true. It's okay. I think we click Celophyte anyway because this could be the line somehow, but it's not pretty. We take -1 plus 10. Do I ever re-roll this for anything? No, not really. You could have taken Perils and spun this for holdover, right? It's a gamble, though, is the thing, right? I would prefer Sirens on this run, but I don't know. It's tough because if you take Perils, then the Sirens are worse if you miss the holdover. But if you take Space Prism, then the Icy Celophyte, or whatever is worse. Celophyte is genuinely like the worst unit that they could have shown me here. I'm going to at least make a Flash Freeze free, and then we're going to move on, I'm pretty sure. Take no other shards here because they are all bad. Yeah, that's tragic. Very bad. Show me a unit trial. Yeah, alright, cool. We click these. It's fine. That's reassuring. Now I may actually see something good. More hits. The other nice thing about this is Celophyte at least clobbers the backlines. Is this armor? No, it's not good. I was looking at Daedalus there, and I was debating if it were armor. Just take numbers here. We need to get 4 incants by turn whatever. Again, missing the Collector. Really gross, but fine. I guess it's fine. Sure, I could have played the Train Steward. It doesn't matter, though. We clear this wave in the way that it matters. We just drop a Crypt Builder middle. It's fine. Sure. Now, do we actually beat the boss? It's a great question. Probably not, but I'm going to just pump Flash Freezes into them as best as we can, and we'll hope for the best. Right, again, we just Immortal Trade an obscene amount of times, and we'll get through this. True enough. Damage shield technically matters. We take Flash Freezes here. We're okay. We get carried once again by Soul Guard. He never loses. impossible to die. What a good unit. Thank you so much. Cool. Show me a good unit. I'll take Crystallis here, absolutely. Good spell. I will click Perils now. You can't change my mind. It is correct to grab it in this system. Okay. Titan Sentry, Alloyed Construct, Shadow Eater. Titan Sentry is the click here. With the Perils, there is a universe I see holdover. Problem, though. The problem is the Stygian banner competes with the Magic Shop. And again, if you remember, there's no Magic Shop until Ring 6 on this damnable run. So I think the only way you don't lose this run is what? Wow, from this position, what could you have done differently with these drafts? What could you have done differently? I mean, I could take Construct. I can get through Daedalus. I'm not worried about that. I have Immortal Trades and Soul Guard and Titanchannel mode. The question is, how do I actually win this run? I cannot see a holdover for so long, and we don't beat Ring 4 and 5 like this. We simply do not. Okay. The Stygian banner could be terrible. And if it is, my run is just Soul Guard plus Shark. And if I miss Endless, that's pretty doomed. Alloyed Construct, however, I could activate in X3 mode on Ring 4. You know, self-infuse it. And then that is acceptable. I can play it top floor for a while, and then Soul Guard chills elsewhere, or maybe is in the back, right? And then you take space, etc., etc. You kind of solve it that way. I don't think it's Shadow Eater here. It's redundant. I would rather take Shark every time. It's one of these two. I think the safer line, and the line that I would pick on my win streak, and the line that I will pick right now, is Construct. Even though I believe Titan Sentry is a significantly stronger unit, Alloyed Construct can actually win us the game, and if we see the holdover Perils later, can take advantage of it quite effectively. So, fine. Alloyed Construct it is. What is this? A Divine Artifact? I'm going to sell this. Yeah, I'm selling this. I easily win Daedalus here. We go to the right. Yes, I need the Steel Shop, and it needs to show me something decent. If it's an Endless 25, oh my god, this game. It's okay, they showed me a Titan Sentry again. Oof. I was going to have a conniption. Wow, we re-roll this. Multi-strike, Alloyed Construct. Yeah, cool. And then I will wait for the possibility of Quick, because it's entirely likely we do not have the ability to play top floor if I do not see a morsel survivability solution for the Divinity. Take this Horde here. Abandoned and Umbra is extremely good with this Alloyed Construct. Alternatively, Mindjax exists. I think I would rather take space and play mid-floor and just hard commit to that down the road. I'd rather take the Abandoned and Umbra, especially since we're leaning this direction. Yeah, cool. Okay, that feels a lot better overall. X5 event. You just X1 Shark here, right? Oh man, I wish I could X1 two different units, huh? True. True. I could also realistically X5 Flash Freeze at 0 cost, but it seems like we're not playing this run. We just X1 the thing I want to infuse right away, which is... Let's see, on Ring 4 I do Alloyed Construct, on Ring 5 I do Shark. What is stronger? Which one is more important to X5 to infuse right away? It's always the Construct, right? The Construct has to be it. So we'll duplicate the Construct here. This also helps in a Daedalus because it means I'm more likely to draw one while I still have this stupid Silliphite that's going to go away. Yeah, okay. An X1 into that. It's fine. Pretty good, actually. Again, shops don't matter. The nice thing about this is I can take the infusion on ring 4 and get the removals, which is good, and they might show me a shark in the Stygian banner. And every horde is valuable because it could be wing technology. This is actually a fairly difficult seed to navigate so far. I think we've done the best we possibly could at this point. Now here's the question. Am I going to play Soul Guard up top and play one morsel a turn on this dude? I don't think I can afford that. So we're going to take Soul Guard middle. And I mean, Siliphyte's just going to die, right? She just dies, actually. So we put a train... I mean, we put her down. I don't feel like drawing her, right? Although if she swings, we'll put her in. I don't want to play... I mean, I guess I can play this Perils on the morsel up top and then just send the trains through it. It is an improvement on my redraws, so sure. Okay. Morsel activated. Thank you. I can turn on Soul Guard here, which I strongly believe is correct. Great job. A lot of morsels up top. I take some Frostbite into our friend. Yeah, we're cool through this combat now. Good. Did I actually not turn on our dude? Only 3? Oh, because I didn't play the... Yeah, alright. I didn't play the stupid... What's it called? You know what I mean. The foregone power on that floor. Changes a lot about this floor in order to get getting that kill in, right? It's kind of funny. Sure. Cool. We always have a morsel every turn, which means that Alloyed Construct never runs out, and Shade Splitters let me do some fun things. Very good. Bottom floor is excellent. We just hit Soul Guard. I mean, Daedalus, right? 105 on this turn is pretty solid. It's true. Bomb hurts. I mean, I'm just going to throw an Immortal trade at our lad the next time I see him, so it's fine. It's true. I do want to play morsels for Relentless here. Lifesteal's good. We like that. Keep the Frostbite going in our dude. Do I ever freeze this floor? You may as well, right? I mean, it does a little less damage, but it keeps Shark a much higher HP point for Relentless, which I think does matter. Sure. We'll win this combat. I'm not concerned. Yeah, see, we just throw Lifesteal at the boy, and he wins, no problem. In fact, we throw him 2, and he wins the entire combat. Great job. Yeah, I mean, he wins from this position. No doubt in my mind. Hey, look. Daedalus is dead. Cool. That's a lot of damage. No. Yeah, good times. Cool. Siliphyte did something. We take no damage. Great news. Siren Song is an answer to survivability on the Divinity. I'm going to click it. If I put an intrinsic in that, that's 3 turns. Maybe you double stack it. That's really good. Take energy, solve Alloyed Constructs, HP, or energy some other way. Ember cost, rather. Yeah, we click Siren Song here. It is an answer. And this run just kind of blows. Look at this. Guard of the Unnamed, Icy Siliphyte, Crucible Warden. No sirens. Our desired line is DOA. But it's okay, because we didn't get ourselves killed. We skip these here? Yeah. We skip them. Now, I will want draw power. I will also probably want Ember, but I don't have to answer that question yet. The nice thing is Abandoned Untumber gives a lot of security for our friend. It sure does. I'm going to take draw for now. I think this is important. I don't need the space. I'm not playing anything with Construct right now. You could throw Soul Guard behind if I take space, but it's cool. We'll take the draw for now. I think you are desperately going to want one draw no matter what. We go to the right. As I mentioned before, I remove Siliphyte. She's bad. I kick a Train Steward. I look in the temple real quick. Intrinsic. What matters more is actually not the Space Prism. It is the Siren Song. That is an excellent hit. We take the infusion, one construct into the other. This puts us pretty high right? But the nice thing is we are 25 by 4 here. And I think the timing of it matters. Vapor Funnel is pretty cool. Teeth of Gold is hilarious. And, well, we saw a Nameless Siren, so we could have done something here, but it's too late. We have committed to the other lines, so we take money, the Forge. Do I ever take Cold Channel here? I mean, I would take Cold Channel pivots and go Cold Channel 1, Titanchannel 2, except I have the Shark, so I don't need this. I'd rather him just punch really hard. And we move on. It's a lot of shards, 60 here, but I feel reasonably confident. I'm happy to trade 6 Pyre Health for money at this stage. We'll build up a little bit of a backlog of gold here. It's the cheapest I'm going to get out of it, right? So it's fine. And that is all we trade. Although, actually, we do even better with this draw order, right? It's... maybe. I think I have to play Shark bottom. Right, and I need to play the Construct. And I need... so I do leak them. I can't afford... because they drew a Shark on this turn, I cannot play the Siren Song. That's what I was worried about. So I will trade... actually, no, Vapor Funnel saves me 6 life. Never mind. Game is easy. There's an argument for self-pinging the Shark, so the Frostbite pings out. It doesn't quite work the way you want because it goes, you know, right to left. And so if I have my Flash Freeze, the Frostbite does not actually hit the enemies with the Frostbite. So we just punch the front man and it's cool. Or the back man, rather. Cool, thank you, Vapor Funnel. I just took you and forgot about you, so that's always fun. A Morsel Excavator gets me the Collector, although it would have been fine thanks to the days, but... cool, I do want to turn on Soul Guard if at all reasonable, so... I will, to do that, play a Morsel on his floor. Fair. I don't really want to take the Ember Drain. Why did I do that? Great question. We'll never know. Do I punch through 100 and something? I should put some Frostbite on this dude, yeah. Sweet. Thank you for gold. That is exceptional. I can Crystallis this. I think we're fine on that front. Now the real question, we clear the Quill Marksman. I think we will kill the Guardian. Yeah, we're fine. So we may as well just punch top floor. It's fine. I should freeze bottom here. Actually, this is Tormentors. We'll have a Shark for Relentless, though. Yeah, we'll have a Shark for Relentless. So in that case, I'll stop the Extinguish trigger, and we'll just play some Frostbite middle. See if I can ever turn Soul Guard on. It's true. If we can ever do it, it will be a miracle. It's what, 6 and then 5 from Titan Sentry here, so he will die, which is great news. Let's see, I could do 11 to him here. That doesn't actually do anything, though, is the problem. I was assuming that this Shaman would leak, is one of the reasons I did this. So, I guess you can put in the Train Steward, no reason not to. And if I can get, let's see, he's going up to 31. So the real threshold here is 93. If I can get him to somehow beat at 93. I don't think I can, but it's actually just fine, right? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We just take that for the incant then. Yeah, it's fine. We have a refresh Titan Sentry. Yeah, we take the hit on the back, but it's actually just fine, genuinely speaking. Let's see. I need to clear these Train Stewards, don't I? Sure do. They are pretty rough, as it were. I could turn on Soul Guard here, but he eats a ton of damage. So I won't, is the thing. Cool. Seems good to me. Shark is fresh for bottom. Great news. And then we have our man online. Very good. Some defensive stats. Seems good. Toss an Immortal trade at Soul Guard. I think we win from that position. Alright, cool. No damage taken with the trial. Love to see it. Soul Guard should 1v1 here. Surprise, surprise. He does. Great job. End turn. Cool. Very clean, all things considered. Can't complain. Excellent news. Preserve is interesting. Crystalline Seeds is kind of pointless. Soul Guard is going to be second string here for quite a while, sadly. Eventually, if I can solve top floor very conveniently, I will then play Soul Guard behind Construct, which would be kind of cool. I don't think Guardian's Amulet is it. Preserve is okay. You could Preserve Immortal Trade, or the Siren Song, perhaps. Which is not bad. It is an incant, I suppose. I do need to avoid having the run compete with itself too much, though, is the problem, because you want incants and you want some good spells, but you also need to make sure morsel generation is under control. Fortunately, Abandoned and Umbra does a lot of work in that respect. I think Preserve is really good here. There are multiple good hits, right? Yes, we'll take the Preserve. And this is a difficult one. So you're shown Void Binding and you're shown Grovel. Grovel is a good spell. Period. You can do some fun things with it. You can play the Abandoned Entumbra Morsel, give it damage shield, and then get more morsels, which is fun. You could use this for survivability on Mr. Construct, which is good. Or I can take Void Binding and call the holdover on Perils here, which is pretty good, right? Perils is a strong spell, good scaling. That's 12 damage, it's big. What am I more concerned with on this run? Again, I don't get to see these things until significantly later in the run, and I have to choose between Magic and Steel shops constantly. It's true. I could have taken a plus 25 in Construct when I saw it, but I think it was wrong to do so. Because I didn't know at the time if I was going to play middle or top. I'm obviously leaning top because of Light's Gift start, but you don't know for sure, is the thing. You just can't know. So, okay. Okay, yes, I think with the intrinsic on the Siren Song, if I can reduce my deck down enough, then I get to play that frequently enough. There are no removals on this next floor. I will probably go to the Merchant of Trinkets, though that does mean I don't self-infuse the Shark. I could self-infuse the Shark on Ring 8, however, which is pretty good as well. And that is a Steel shop, which means I am likely, at that point, to go double Magic shops on 6 and 7. Look for the holdover, it's valuable. Grovel is good. It is. I would like this card, but I think Void Binding is potentially much better. Is it? I think it is. I really do. These are all kind of weird. If I needed the Morsel Gen desperately, it'd be one thing, but I don't. I am going to look hard here for anything morsel related, pretty much. Let's check out this trinket shop. Mask of Penumbra, it's fine, but I will probably re-roll instead. Look in the Horde. Oh, Winged Technology, yes. All right, hell yeah. Okay, cool. We'll check out the Caverns now. That is a huge hit. Good. So top floor is now secured on the Divinity. This means I no longer need Quick. Right. I'm looking for plus HP, basically. I also don't know if I need... It's not an intrinsic. I did look, because I would take that into the Space Prism. I don't know if I need space yet. We'll see. We'll see what we're shown. I Okay, let me look at the relics in the logbook here because I'm interested. What could I hit from this point that would make me really excited to play on? Like, what would make me feel better there as opposed to +1 draw from the Mask of Penumbra? Shade Lamp would be a lot of morsel generation. I do like that. I don't want Double Gorge. Chain of Gems is fine. I could then use some morsels to chump block pretty effectively. But it won't matter, really, because remember, we are playing top floor Divinity, we're playing top floor basically everything. Worth noting, of course, that Chase will clear my top floor days from Light's Gift, and I probably will play an incomplete Soul Guard mid-floor to bait him. What else could we see here that would be really high rolly? Not a lot, honestly. I think the draw relic is probably your choice here. And then you spend this 60 instead on a purge. Next floor. What's in the middle? What's in this caverns? We'll look at the caverns first. There's nothing I could be shown that would change my mind. Will I trade Pyre Health here? Where am I going? Magic Shop? Magic Shop, of course. Magic Shop. Steel Shop. No Pyre Health on the path. Is this relic worth this? Like I was just talking about, there's really not a lot, and the Mask of Penumbra is probably the best one that they could have shown me. Let me vaguely look again. I don't think this is a good trade. Alright, we're part Stygian. What could this be? I mean, Founding Seal is irrelevant. Cuddlebeard, I guess, is fine. I have the Shark. I mean, it's really good. The Shark helps. He needs to get self-infused at some point. So Cuddlebeard is great news. So there's that high roll. What else is there? I want to take Sigil Seaweed. Not playing enough spells for Totem Fragment. Up top, we have not a lot. Things like Cheater's Hand are fine. Things like Split Anvil could be okay. Pyrestone Housing, sure. I think I already skipped. No, that was a Divine Winged Steel, so we could see that. I mean, there are good relics here. First Hell Pack, then we see a Shroud Spike or something. There's a lot of stuff that could be good. But the problem is that, I don't know, I don't care enough about it to send Pyre Health or money. I need to save the cash for these shops pretty heavily because, again, I'm doing nothing in this mid game. I'm going to skip this. There's one relic there that I would look at and go, yeah, that's strong. But, and I'm taking Mask of Penumbra, and we're sitting on that. I mean, that is a literal free draw relic because I always have a morsel and it always has damage shield. -2. Nah, it's not it. Purge. The Purge isn't terrible. Take it on a foregone power or something. My shards 25 are coming from the self-infused shark on ring 8. It's true. I would save a 15 for... I'd save a 10 for an intrinsic. I'd save a 15 for a spell chain if I see the holdover on perils. I think we chill. 60 into ring 5. Nice and respectful. Is there money over here? There is money on the magic shop side, in which case I will spend 60 to remove a train steward. Good. Good. All right, we'll move on. Cool. I think we have the line. Crystal Cloak. So, Shark trivializes it. Yeah, okay. Now, Heaven's Seal. Heaven's Seal. How does this kill me? You could get a 140 something on the Master of Light. Right? Could get absolutely sent by that. We do deal with the backlines pretty well. I think we're okay here, actually. It's like turn 1 infused heavy. You know? Yeah. Why do I even try? Oh man, this was so not guaranteed. Oh Gross. Alright. Disgusting. Okay. Shark has to go bottom, but I have to make sure not to give him... Oh, wait, no, it's not Chain of Gems. Never mind. Cool. Wow. Okay. So, this man is horrifying. I think I might need to play Soul Guard upstairs and just accept one morsel a turn. I honestly think so, yeah. Yeah, there's really not much I need to Unnamed Tome, so I'm really just going to send this stuff for... Like, yeah, I'm just going to send this. I need to play Soul Guard up top and see if I can bring him out. And we take one morsel a turn. Siren Song, Unnamed Tome. Train Steward can go live on bottom. I will take the morsel downstairs. He doesn't die. Okay, is the game over? Do I lose? Draw frickin' first! Oh my god. I mean, I think I actually will lose. Okay, it is now priority number 1. I have to pull Soul Guard out. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Oh, that is such a rookie mistake. I need Soul Guard. Here we go. Here we go, friends. Play the Morsel Excavator. We're taking everything. We get him out. Okay, great news. Now, can I push any more damage to him, or do I just get absolutely sent by this man? I think I put the Void Binding in the back here. And then we Foregone Power this. I could have gotten there if I'd played the Crystallis instead of one of those morsels. Man, I'm tilting. I'm tilting. Oh, alright. Focus. Focus up. Focus up. Alright, this man absolutely sandblasts us. But it's fine. He had some Frostbite. Focus up. Another upgraded heavy, by the way, so that's excellent news. Perils, we clean up top floor. Okay, I need to flash freeze the man in back. I will take the morsel here, it's fine. Train Steward chills on bottom. None of this matters, I suppose. We put the Frostbite downstairs. 2 turns until I get around to my Alloyed Construct again. I'm getting sent to the Oblivion once more. Frostbite into that dude is good. Play a morsel. Play Crypt Builder here. I know it's not going to kill the enemy, but the important point here is that it lets me get more Frostbite on him so he does not kill me. I took so much damage due to this. Wow. Absolutely unbelievable how sent I got here. Okay, we're not dead, but we traded an obscene amount of our survivability for this. I have to play a morsel up top. The Soul Guard will 1v1 here, fortunately. So we take the morsel in front for another turn here. I think we're now fine. Yeah, I think we're now okay. And I take the Frozen on the Deadweight. Okay. Alright, we get it. Gah. Okay, I did so many things wrong in that combat. Oh, we didn't lose. I did so many things wrong. That is very disappointing. I took 42 damage for that. And you know what did it there, right? This is entirely a YouTube problem, right? Because yeah, no, it entirely is. The like dang, that's crazy. Like the stress of playing. This is why you can't I wanted to turn off my win streak, by the way. It's a big reason for it. I don't click these spells. Urchin's Minds, Cuddle Hex, Crystalline Seeds. I don't wanna linger on this, but I do want to talk about it at least a little bit. Things like that are mistakes that happen because I'm trying not to waste time. I need to remind myself that it is okay to take a couple extra seconds to think. I'm clicking Grovel here, by the way. Although Engine Upgrade is really good. It means I don't care about Ember as much. I think it is Grovel, though, right? This is just such an important card. Some Morsel Diversity is strong. Yeah, true. Yeah, I took like 42 damage there. Because I was trying to move quickly, and I was thinking, yeah, just play the cards, it doesn't matter, without considering that I had Mask of Penumbra, and that, you know, the game hates me, so my top card could be my only other banner unit, which is Alloyed Construct, and then when that happens, I get all upset, and I'm like, gross, I stop talking for like 20 seconds, and then I make another mess up on the next turn that results in taking 24 damage because I didn't play the Helical Crystallis, because I didn't do the math. Alright, let's go to the magic shop. Hopefully we see holdover. Suddenly this run got a lot harder because, oh look, I don't have any of my pyre help anymore. I want to make Grovel free, I'm pretty sure. Remove consume? No. 20 in consume? I don't think so. Money? Think of removals into train stewards here. Get these out of here. Next, it will be a couple foregone powers. We re-roll this. Double stack. I think you double stack Siren Song, genuinely. It never gets the holdover on this run. The only reason this doesn't work is if you don't have 4 Ember on turn 1, right? Because you have to play the construct. This means I do have to take Ember, but it's honestly okay. I think it's genuinely correct. This double stack is huge for a lot of reasons. Yeah, we take it. And then I need to make things free, so Grovel goes to 0. And we chill on our cash. I need to go to the magic shop again here. There's money there, so it's fine. I think we beat Fell, as long as I don't mess up like I did on Ring 5. Man, that's very aggravating. Extremely frustrating. Okay, remember, friends, you play the morsel first. Then the construct comes down. Then the shark comes down. It's definitely an an Ember angle, by the way. And Soulguard lives, I don't know, middle. Sure. It's fine. Okay. We clear the Guardian here, which is great. We play the morsel first. I don't want it to die, so we play it in the back. We'll clear the next dude. Yeah, we do. Alright, so now I'm considering, how do I bring Soulguard online? True. We can preserve a card, and then we'll probably discard it with Foregone Power, but I am just playing spells here. The only things worth freezing, or rather silencing here, are either this Clipped Reflector on bottom, or a Rage Dude on one of these upcoming turns. But I think actually the silence is better spent as a free incant right now. And then we just take double Frostbite's middle, go to 5 shards. That's good. Cool. Good Frostbite on that turn. We get Shark back. Great news. He comes in. We definitely play Morsel first. Then we play Grovel. It's free. Good. I will take the Perils up top, which lets me Crypt Builder. And then I will take these incants here. It's okay. I can take one more here, I think. It's true. I can't ever hatch him here. I can't ever activate him here, but I need to be careful. This dude's at 95. He's taking 14, so he's at 76. I'm doing 100 and... I mean, it's going to be a little more, but like roughly 100. Well, it's 9, so 9 by 4 is 36, so 136 damage. We're fine. Play the spells out, actually. Take the morsels into Titan Sentry. The one that gives Ember anyway. We'll put the Jeweler to death here. 1 shard away from activation. Cool. Alright, this looks a lot better when you are actually playing cards correctly. It's true. I will play the Space Prism up top. I see a lot of value in that. Draw the morsel. Good. I Shade Splitter down middle. Brings him online. And then I Crystallis here. Cool. And then we play more morsels up top. And I genuinely believe we just Frostbite this dude. I do not play an Immortal Trade yet. It's good. We're fine. Okay, we're going to be uphill. If I lose because of 42 Pyre health, you know what happened. Ugh, that is a real tragedy, huh? Yeah, he kills a front dude. Great news. And Shark is refreshed for Relentless. None of these cards really matter then. I'd rather not discard this Deadweight, I suppose. Yeah, nothing matters here. Okay, it's fine. Do we actually win Relentless? Great question. With the Shark on the top floor, I think we will. Also, we have 6 damage shield, which is pretty good, as it turns out. Shark goes bottom. I should be able to use a morsel to chump middle and save a lot of life there. Yeah, true. True enough. Take another morsel up top. Lifesteal's fine. Yeah, we're always taking this 14 here, which is okay. We could take another morsel here and then just give it perils for some more damage. Sure. We're going to be okay thanks to Light's Gift, I believe. A lot of damage shield as well. And we're low on shards here, which is very comfortable. If you Siren Song here, actually, we get a lot of value, huh? 6 Dazed means Soul Guard gets a ton of rounds. Yeah, we'll do that. That's good. And I'll take Flash Freeze into Val. This also means Mr. Construct punches here, which is great news. Okay, let's think briefly. I would like to get Immortal Trades into Soul Guard here, so we should try to get Ember morsels. Oh, we morsel blitzed. I forgot about that. Cool. So what we do actually is we freeze the Immortal Trades. Flash freeze. I should really just play it actually, huh? I have an Ember morsel coming up. Yeah, we'll just play it, and then I'll put more Frostbite into Fel. Fine. Sure. Good. I think we're fine out of that. Hilarious. I played the Titan Sentry right, of course. It does represent a lot of Frostbite damage, though, which is pretty funny, huh? Sure, dude. We'll take it. I will play the Shade Splitter. It's pretty good, actually. We'll take the Flash Freezes. It's fine. Immortal Trade, our friend on the bottom, sure. I think he gets an extra hit as a result. Yeah, he actually makes it. That's funny as hell. And then, yeah, you put Titan Sentry in front here, and I'm pretty sure we win on this floor. Yeah, cool. It's true. Great news. Alright, we lived. Okay, now, we're way behind on HP thanks to Ring 5. Way behind. Umbra Stone. Furnace Tap. I think Umbra Stone is better. I'm already hitting 4 times. And Furnace Tap is not, I mean, Umberstone is not contingent on hitting the holdover. If I had the holdover, I might lean Furnace Tap here, but because it's, bigger numbers overall, but I think Umberstone's good. I don't think we're doing enough damage right now to get through anything. So I have to hunt hard for holdover. We'll take Umberstone, yeah, it's a good one. And it is an Ember take, I believe. I realize I'm going for perils, but man, is it Ember? You just can't play the Siren Song with the construct if I do it any other way. I think it's Ember. Even if I am playing into Ember Drain, I think I need to go that route, because you don't know what you're going to hit here, right? It could not be holdover. I mean, it is holdover, which, changes the entire landscape of this run in a good way, but yeah, and Spell Chain. All right, good. Go team. Suddenly, we're significantly more powerful. Great job. Wonderful. -1s, I will put them in Umberstone. Good. Suddenly, I didn't need the Umbra. The Umber. Umbra? Jesus. All over the place. What could I reroll into here and take? A -1? That really doesn't matter that much. I could just remove a card. Look in the caverns, see what we're shown. Build a card? Okay. Buff, damage, or heal. I'll take buff. It's worth 40. Ascend. Interesting. I think Ascend is good because Construct lives on top, so he never has a problem. But there is a universe where I play Soul Guard middle and then bring him up for Relentless, so we'll take the Ascend because it's cute. And I think I'm actually okay on card draw here, so I will take Space. I think this gives me a second card that, yeah, this is a good one. Gives me a second card that plays into it well. Sure, Dark Forge. I have Shark. I think it's always Titanchannel 3. If I somehow activate him, we're okay. And I should do it. I'm not leaning hard enough, though. We go to the Steel Shop. Save our cash, I suppose. There's no reason to spend it now. Unless I want to remove a Foregone Power. But I do have 7 draw. Yeah, 7 draw. Okay, fair enough. We move on. I'll save my cash. I don't want that 20 and consume. Into what, though? I like the flash freezes. Nothing I really want to do here. And at this stage, I just need to shrink my deck to the best of my ability. Is one of the big things I would tell you. 4 or 5 turns to see my cards is rough, but I want to save money for... There are... Well, honestly, I should just remove a card here. This is super correct. Right? Just get rid of a Foregone Power. Yeah, okay. Alright, I convinced myself there. That is actually really important. If I had been able to take the double Ember or whatever. Aggressive Amulet. We're fine. This is okay. It's risky because of this hell asshole, this Gilded Wing, because of course the video game decides that, yeah, you should probably fight upgraded heavies only. Draw a card. Oh, interesting. Turn 1 Perils lets me do some fun jank by putting Soul Guard up here, actually. Especially since the Spell Chain helps bring him out very quickly. And then we play the Siren Song just for the incant. Okay. This looks fine, actually, right? How do I... You only get... I get it by playing Crypt Builder here, right? Yeah, okay, so... Play the cards we have to play first. We'll take the... I need to keep the Morsel. Or no, you can play the Shark middle. I think I want to play him bottom, though. Alright, so don't play the Morsel yet. We'll take the... We'll play the cards I have to play. Okay, we Crypt Builder middle. right? And then I foregone power that collector, and we're good. So I can draw here, I can play the grovel up here, take a damage morsel. We play an excavator downstairs. Put the Titan Sentry on the floor. I may as well incant and give a +1 Ember for next turn, and we get the collector. Good, okay, cool. Pretty decent, actually. We should be strong enough. I should activate Soul Guard here. Yeah, I'm strong enough just because I one-turned the perils there, right? Yeah, for sure. I will flash freeze the Wiltwings on bottom. Good. I will bring Soul Guard online here. True. I'm going to take the Preserve because I want the Immortal Trades to stack on Soul Guard here because he takes so long to go through them. And we're fine at this point. This run looks significantly better. Just ignore the fact that I took 42 damage on Ring whatever the hell because I'm a dingbat. And everything else is just easy, right? Game is straightforward. Shark clears things. Fun. Yeah, it's fine. We don't even need to click cards here. Yeah, it's cool. Right, because if Soul Guard doesn't actually swing, then he never wastes his stacks of power, his stacks of lifesteal here. So he's up at like 8 now. Dark bottom, great news. Take morsel, draw a card. Old magic. Sure, +1 space on the floor. Why not? Great news. I'll flash freeze the dude middle here, and I suppose I'll Helical Crystallis on mid floor. We're getting through a 290 here pretty comfortably. We're doing 400 and something, 600 and something. Yeah, I think we're in good state. I think we are cruising, as they would say. Cruising, as I would say. It is the way I say of things. Sure. Seems good. And then the whole reason I saved the tome, we just disrespect this boss. Not that I had any fear whatsoever. Take some better morsels here. Although I guess I can play them all. Play a Void Binding, sure. And I suppose it doesn't really matter. We'll put the morsels downstairs for funsies. And whatever, I don't need to drop them off the floor, it's fine. We're at 18 morsels played this combat, so that's pretty decent. I mean, we'll definitely see. The nice thing is we definitely hit our morsel blitz quota here. Meanwhile, Soul Guard has 12 lifesteal. With 12 lifesteal, he 1v1s God, which is pretty cool. All right, we're good. Right? Yeah, never a doubt in my mind. Cool. You could even put in the shark if you wanted to, for good measure. We don't need to. Let's see, 2 rounds, looks like? Yeah, cool. Alright, fine. That's a good looking floor. Drain, Frenzied Swarm. I think the Frenzied Swarm is not a bad take, but I need to just drop cards. So we skip Cave-In, Crucible Extension, Engine Upgrade. No, we skip. We have a better version of Crucible Extension. It's called Old Magic. Yeah, and I don't need the Ember because I hit the holdover. We go left. The dupe is on Shark here for the self-infused. It's important. I am interested in Quick. Yeah, so this is an interesting decision point. You have the Quick in the shop. Cheater's Hand, Jackstrip's Tempered Talisman. It's interesting. You could Cheater's Hand for the Siren Song until I need it on Chaste, which is really good. What's in this temple? Intrinsic number 2, actually. Nice. Okay, so is Intrinsic Space Prism better than Intrinsic Old Magic? And the question is the 1 Ember relevant? Now the other question, what are these relics? I should really look at these hard before I do it. I think it's Cheater's Hand and reroll. Cheater's Hand lets me hold the Siren Song for an excellent turn, which matters on Chaste because he's gonna purge a lot of my days. And that's the only reason I would consider quick, right? Is that. So Cheater's Hand solves this. We re-roll this. Jackstrip's Temper Talisman, don't think so. Pyrestone Housing. Pyrestone Housing. Yes. Interesting. What is the take here? I could do... The quick is expensive. I'll probably take this Battlestone here. Yeah, we'll take the Battlestone. I'm going to re-roll. If there's a cheap large stone, I'll put it in Shark. And if there's a plus 25, I'll put it in Construct. Yeah. Spin it. I don't need the quick. Damage shield 3. It's a 120 large stone, sadly. So there's not a cheap one. Damage shield 3 is just fine, though. We'll take it into Construct here. Cool. We're going defensive. You may ask why. The answer is actually pretty straightforward. The reason I'm doing that is because I just need them to stay alive until I can roll around on the damage shields. The Cheater's Hand lets me do Siren Song shenanigans on Chaste, which is really important because when he clears when he goes up top and clears my days from Light's Gift, I don't have that quick. And I'm okay not having that quick, right? It's fine. It's definitely the infused Shark here, by the way, in case there was any doubt. For sure. It is extremely powerful. One Shark into the other. Cool. Spell Chain here is pretty good. You could Spell Chain Void Binding pretty comfortably. You could also Intrinsic Preserve to freeze stuff for whenever. Or I could Intrinsic something else of relevance. I don't necessarily need to be playing multiple morsels a turn for the immediate turns. It's true. Although it's obviously beneficial, I don't think I need to necessarily. Okay. I'd feel a lot better if I were at 92 life, by the way. I'm not as concerned with survivability on the Divinity because I will have Light's Gift and Immortal Trades and Damage Shield. So the question is just how do I get through what makes me go fast, basically? What is the intrinsic that I feel good about here? It's not Unnamed Tome on this one. It's not Umbra Stone either. I don't need that right away. It might very well be Old Magic, actually. It's just an extra 40 damage, which is a lot of immediate ramp. The other nice thing about it is that what could be my turn 1 draw that's the worst case? I see both units. That's 3. And I just Cheater's Hand around the Siren Song, so it's fine. And I'll take the Old Magic Intrinsic, I think. What is the Spell Chain, then? Is it anything? Spell Chain Void Binding is basically double stack for 3 Ember, which is, not great, but we do what we have to do. It does speed me up a lot, which I like, and I can Cheater's Hand it around until I have the perils. I'm not as concerned about Divinity sweep damage, as long as Construct doesn't get one-shot, and he will not. So, Void Binding, Spell Chain, sure, this is good. The intrinsic, then. This is the real question. Intrinsic Preserve is very flexible. Intrinsic Old Magic is strong. Yeah, we'll go to 125 here and take all that. It's good. Yes, it's good. Cool. 85 gold. I'll take a plus 10 into Shark. You may ask why. It's worth it because if he attacks into spikes, he triggers another set of revenge triggers, which is good. And it's not like I need my money for anything else here. And I think we did the best we could do. Alright, 125 out of 100. Let's move on. Man, I'm still reeling over that Ring 5 tragedy. Gosh, I need to slow down and think more on stuff like that. Right, I won't make that mistake again. Alright, Cheater's Hand time. We're Cheater's Handing the Siren Song almost certainly here. I think it is correct. You could do Void Binding, but the Siren Song basically guarantees this top floor never kills me. And that's important, I believe. The next question is, do I split up Soul Guard and Alloyed Construct here? And the answer, I think, is no. I'd like to take the incants all together. My turn is essentially Construct, first Morsel, then Construct, then Old Magic, then Soul Guard, and then we'll see what the heck comes out of the Morsel. So we kick back the Siren Song here. Morsel first. You know... I knew that, right? I put the Siren Song on top. Why did I even buy Cheater's Hand? Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Alright. Alright, we just play the run. We just play the run. Bell chain the Morsel here so that I don't... I mean, I don't take the hit anyway, but... yeah, we'll do it. Kill this dude. Yes, dear friends. The thing you kick back is drawn with Mask of Penumbra, so it is a completely worthless relic that just gives me +1 draw on turn 1. Awesome. It's cool, we drew Perils of Production. I spent... and I would have gotten so much value out of so many other things. Disgusting. I will take Shark on bottom here. That should hopefully bait next turn. I need to incant up top, so I am going to play some flash freezes here, and we'll take the foregone powers. Sure, this should take the Umbra. Yep, we'll take it on bottom. It's cool. Doesn't matter. We just kick the dead weight. What a dingbat decision that was, huh? Oh, buddy. Yep. Here I am, playing Monster Train, the video game, making good decisions. Yep. It's true. We've done it. We have done great. What a great job we are actively doing. Oh, buddy, that's funny. Alright, I don't, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Truly. I think we're gonna make it, but I don't know if I deserve it, right? I just don't know if I deserve it. I have played this very wrong. I think the strategic decision-making of this run has been done well. I'll put it at that. The strategic elements of this run have gone over extremely well, in fact. Right? Like I've just done a really good job there. But I have not done a very good job of the tactical elements. Right? It's the problem that I've done. Things like Mask of Penumbra with Cheater's Hand is just an unbelievable throw. Whereas... yeah, things like that are really bad. Really dumb, by the way. Just excruciatingly so. But then... and then the Ring 5 nonsense was really bad as well. But at the same time, we're doing pretty well overall. The actual plan for the run is pretty decent. Kirk is doing great at baiting, by the way. Really love to see that. Yeah. This will also represent full power into Relentless, which I like. 139 times 4 is pretty good, all things considered. Yeah, I mean, We've assembled the line in a way that it wins, of course, but I don't know. Feels kind of bad otherwise. Do I deserve this victory? Maybe not. Anyway, we're going to keep elevatoring our friend the shark because it is correct. The spell chain perils will provide us a lot of value. I need to consider... yeah, that's what I was looking for. The getting to Shadow Box. Very good. The flash freeze into the boss is relevant here. More relevant than some of the other decisions I could make. It's true. I will take the foreground power down below. It's fine. I mean, I think we get through this. Shark will go in front up top, pretty much. We'll elevator him, like I said. Damage shield morsel is pretty good here. Grovel is good here. Yeah, true. Get that frostbite going. Keep stacking it. Crystallis is good here. Doesn't change much, but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, it changes extremely little, in fact. True. Yeah, fair. Okay. And then I'm like 99% confident we make it through this, right? Yeah, we're fine. It has been done. Void Binding carries the rest here. We have enough fuel. Shark comes in front. Great job. Go team. We've done it. Cool. Alright, I'm pretty confident we get through this run. I've done terrible things to it. I don't know. It's weird because I think I hyper-fixate on those mistakes, right? You make a big mistake like that, but it's also like I need to make sure I'm paying attention and not throwing. It is the literal definition of throwing for content. The hell is this turn? I think I will Siren Song here, maybe? So I kick the Umbra Stone. Again, it does not matter what I click here. Right, it doesn't matter, I'm drawing it back. I could not play a morsel and actually genuinely save the Umbra Stone. Is that ever correct? You Siren Song here, so you kick back Umbra Stone, and no, I think it's tough. I think you kick the Siren Song here. Your 4 Ember is Old Magic, Alloyed Construct, Umbra Stone, and then I genuinely do not play a morsel on this turn. Yeah, I think so. Yes, so in that case, Soul Guard first. That's Ember Drain. Then Space Prism. Then Construct. Then Old Magic. Then Trample. And we do not play the morsel. Wow. Good turn. Now we kind of can go ham. Look at that. I actually put Cheater's Hand to good use. Unbelievable. And now I just kind of send it. Because we hit the perils of production here. Which is, quote unquote, sending it. Yeah. We just kind of play the morsels and we go ham. Yeah, cool. I do want to Siren Song here. It just cleans this up a lot. True enough. Yes, we play the Shark middle because I want to clock out these damage shields, and I think that is correct. Yeah, cool. In fact, I wish I could get him killed, but I don't think I can, unfortunately. Siren Song here is value. We will just keep playing spells. I would like Soul Guard to punch. I could put the Rubble Morsel in front. The problem is it feeds damage shield to the second dude. No, I'll just play the Rubble Morsel into Titan Sentry. It's okay. And I genuinely should save this Harvest Tome. This Unnamed Tome for the Harvest Wave, rather. Yeah. I give up 2 incants for that, but I think it's acceptable. Alright, we should clean up top floor from here. Again, we just kind of send it. Spell chain on this floor, has the trample activated. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, we're doing how much? This is roughly 270 in the front and 210 in the back once I turn this on. And that's like almost 500. It's true, it's almost 500. I think we're going to be fine doing almost 500 damage here. I should take the... Let's see, can I ever activate... Oh, we definitely unnamed Tome the bottom, by the way. So here's the deal. I'm going to... It doesn't actually matter where Immortal Trade goes, right? So we just kind of send it, is the thing. Is this Flash Freeze relevant elsewhere? Sure, I'll put it on the bottom floor, actually. It's fine. And then we activate Soul Guard here. Great news. Okay. If he ends up clocking the Divinity for a ton every turn, we're in good shape. Alright, we're not actually punching through the Light Wings, but it's okay. We have Vapor Funnel, so we don't lose outright. Actually kind of surprised about that, but that's okay. It's, again, we didn't get a lot of Frostbite here, so doesn't matter what we kick. We play the Morsels. I do not need to incant up here, but we will keep playing the Perils. I think it is just correct. Good. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna take 5, it looks like, from the Extinguish trigger here. We have Vapor Funnel to sort of save the day. I don't see Frostbite making a huge difference on chains. I think I will just put this in center right. It dies and represents a ton of value. I take double morsels up top. Just take the scaling when you can get it. May as well foregone power downstairs on the Protector. We take 5. It's true. Thank you, Vapor Funnel. Very cool. Good Void Binding turn. I guess I just kick this Weight of Contrition. It does not matter. We should be able to get past the number we need to hit. It's Weight of Contrition here. I need to play the Shark downstairs. And then we take Foregone Power here. Really good hit, actually. It clobbers the Protector out of the way, which represents a lot of damage here. Good. Cool. We're almost at the point where we're getting through with the Construct alone, which is important. I would like Soul Guard punching something else, basically, is my opinion. Because right now he's punching some other stuff and it's not ideal. I'll take the damage shield instead of the life here. We play Titan Sentry down below, and I give him an Antumbra Morsel for good measure. Play the Weight of Contrition, and I mean, he's going to burn through the lifesteal. I may as well put it into Soul Guard here. And the rest doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, I'll avoid incanting downstairs. It should be okay. Getting through chains, though, good feeling. That is good. We're coming up 5 morsels away from Morsel Blitz. This would be a pretty decent time for it. We'll see it in 2 turns, it looks like, right? Yeah, you see 3 here on this turn, and then we'll see 2 on next turn, pretty likely. At least 1. True. Okay. Ooh, 210 into the boss. That feels pretty good. We'll get through this. I think we win from this position pretty confidently. Yeah, we clean up the last scary floor, so no big deal whatsoever. We do not see the Morsel Blitz on this turn, sadly, though, but it's fine. It is fine. It is still always correct to play the Construct Rage, no doubt in my mind. Shark needs to go somewhere. He can go live on bottom. It's cool, dude. Flash Freeze here. And then I freeze the dead weight. Probably won't matter. It likely gets, you know, sent or whatever, but it's fine. Alright. You know, it's interesting. I haven't played Backline Titanchannel in a very long time. By the way, we finally get Morsel Blitz here, huh? Unbelievable. I take the Siren Song. because I don't want to play it on this turn. It doesn't matter. We don't actually have to daze the Divinity to win this, is the thing. That is an important piece of information. It is the critical intel, I believe. And in fact, instead, I would simply prefer to Morsel Blitz this. Right? It's just better. If I ascended this man, he kills me, right? I'm like 99%. Why would I even do this? I am 99% certain he kills me if I do that. He has 557. He would take 30-ish times 6, so 180. And then he would take very little from the pyre. Don't do stupid things. We're going to kill the man on the middle, and then I'm just going to foregone power this away. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, make the right decision. We win. Hey, look. We did it. I didn't have to do stupid stuff. Cool. We'll play the turn out, at least. Make myself feel marginally better. Pretty good. Pretty good run. I won't say well navigated, but it is acceptably navigated, I believe. Yeah, I mean, we super win. I took 5 damage from an extinguish trigger here, but yeah. I have some positive things to say about this run. It's not just me throwing for content, fortunately. It's fine, though. It's fine. We're doing great. The game is easy. We win. We hit all the relics we need. We don't have to worry about the 42 damage we took because of misplays. We don't have to worry about, go to the run summary, the cheater's hand I purchased while carrying Mask of Penumbra. It's fine. So let me talk about things that I think are important in this run instead. So we'll talk about the good stuff. We hit a lot of good relics, which matters. These relics let me feel very confident into the Morsel line. We took different things at different stages of the game based on when they were shown to us. Things like Light's Gift is an obvious pick, right? And that meant that Titanchannel was pretty strong, and Abandoned Umbra was an important pickup because it opens up Morsel lines. Obviously, we had Shadesplitter, so it wasn't all bad, but we would have been much hungrier for the Morsel generation otherwise. Think about it. I would not have taken the Void Binding, and I would have taken the Grovel in that clan pack if I had not had Abandoned Umbra. That's an important distinction. This also is just really good in general, especially with the eventual Shadow Box we saw, which is very nice. A lot of value. I think that Shadow Box is actually the reward we got from Ring 5. And you know what? It did fine. It activated in most combats. It was fine. Now, the other thing that matters, we took an intrinsic Siren Song fairly early and then slapped a double stack on it when we saw it. And this actually was ended up not being necessary at all. Right? I don't think I actually played this to any importance in any part of the run. And that's okay with me, because we took it early as an answer to a problem, and ultimately not needing it is fine because we saw a better answer. Winged technology meant I didn't have to juggle double stack Siren Song. But this is a good answer. Having backups is smart, right? And if I had had a problem where I wouldn't have been able to kill a wave due to some issue, not seeing perils of production on holdover with the spell chain. This was a really good hit, by the way, that cleaned up the run a lot. I think we would have leaked a lot more. I would have been leaning on this Siren Song a lot more had I not done that, been able to get that hit. And I might have actually regretted that damage taken on Ring 5 a lot more if I hadn't hit the perils of production there. So, a very interesting set of choices led us to where we are. We were not punished on this day, but we probably should have been. This is I discussed it briefly when it happened, but this is a case of I just need to get better. The thing I need to improve at, though, is I need to improve balancing recording for YouTube versus playing the game well. That is a very hard challenge, actually. I think the quality of my gameplay has degraded substantially since recording. Not because I'm not thinking about the issues or not because I'm playing poorly necessarily, but because I'm balancing very logistical and meta concepts. Things like don't want to go too slow, things like don't want to go too fast, things like What else? I'm trying to provide some meaningful insight. I'm actually using a lot of, I don't want to say brain power. It's kind of weird to say it that way, but I'm spending a lot of thought time on what words do I use in order to make sure that what I'm saying is interesting and relevant and marginally entertaining, right? And all those things, they compete with the Unga spend 4 hours on a run of Monster Train mentality. I've even gotten my Monster Train runs down to roughly an hour and a half, which is, pretty decent. The ones that are real brain teasers go longer, the cursed seeds and things like that, the really bad ones, but an average run is about an hour and a half. And that's probably the best I'm going to see, the truth, honestly. And it's a balance because I'm going faster than I normally would still in order to achieve this. So that is personal set of improvements I need to make. But regardless, I think this run was good and informative. We did some cool stuff. Things like Backline Titanchannel is actually very rare, but it works. As you can see here, it is fine if you have the space for it in front of something like an alloyed construct. Thank you, Alloyed Construct, for existing. You make Umbra tolerable. Peril's Ember Drain turns out to be really strong. What else really mattered here? Just a lot of taking good cards, things like Unnamed Tome. Our start was really strong, right? Double Flash Freeze's Immortal Trade with the... What was that last card? I think it was... What was it? The last starting card. Oh, it was Unnamed Tome, right? Yeah, absolutely. That's a really good start. Yeah, just some of the best cards in the game out of the gate, so we were feeling good about that. With good starting relics, good everything. Now, even if I had missed the Lights Gift, we did end up seeing Quick eventually, so we would have been able to get out of that, I think. But we were also fine because of the perils of production nonsense. And Shark played a very important role, both in baiting Chased as well as in just killing enemies. It's easy to overlook his contributions on a run like this, but he did great. So, I don't really think I have much else to tell you. I am definitely a little disappointed in myself, even though I think that the run was good, but I will get over it, and hopefully you all don't hate me too much for it. So, fair enough. That does bring us up to 64 on the series, so progress is progress. And hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, feel free to give the video a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.